and then let's get on with the night. Let's go tell our minions absolutely nothing. Straight to our lunatic, who will learn there is a marionette in play. Hello, Ewan.
Hello.
I am here to tell you that Mighty is the marionette.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Your bluffs are Snake Charmer, Raven Keeper, and Goon.
Lovely. I just came off a 6 evil streak. Now I'm back into evil again after one game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll do well, though. You learn no other players as minions because this is a Poppy Grow game.
Wonderful.
Later.
Bye.
Hello, Sammy.
Hello, Batters.
You are the minion. Sorry, you are the demon, not the minion.
Well, possibly. We'll see.
Well, you're going to hear a few bits of information now.
Okay.
Ewan is the lunatic.
Oh, okay, right.
Your bluffs are Pixie, Raven Keeper, and Flower Girl.
Right.
And
is that all I'm getting?
that is all you're getting. This is a Poppy Grow game.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Would you ever tell the lunatic that someone else was the lunatic? Or
It's
is
a
the fact
legal move, but it's not one I often do.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll take that to assume I am actually the imp. All right. There we go.
I would never let
Thank
you
you,
do
Batters.
All right. Bye bye.
All right.
And away I go. Hello. Please choose a player.
Well, I mean, their name's Seabound, so the sailor's got to go for them, right?
All right. Seabound it is. Thank you. Hello, George.
Hello.
I am here to tell you that there is an amnesiac in this game,
Love that.
and that is the only thing I'm here to tell you.
Oh, Christ.
All right, goodbye.
Thank you.
Hello, Whale.
Hello.
I am here to tell you that there is an amnesiac in this game.
Okay. What role am I? I've not had something out. I don't know if it's because I wasn't in my seat earlier. Can you resend, please?
You are the pit hag.
I am the pit hag, and I learned that there is an amnesiac in the game.
Correct.
Okay.
And that is all I'm here to tell you.
Fair enough.
All right. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, George.
Hello.
Would you like to pick a player and a character?
Well, I wanted to pick my demon, but I don't know who the demon is, so I can't do that. The pivot, I suppose. Oh, you know what? Let's just pick myself as the dreamer.
Yourself as the dreamer. Okay.
Yeah.
George, you have been selected by the Serenovas. Be mad as the dreamer.
Surprise Pikachu.gay bag.
Well, you could have been drunk or poisoned. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
There's someone renamed. Everyone is getting Haribos, but you'll have to collect them at the end of the stream. Okay. What, Lydrus, what are we renaming them to? Free Sweets? I'll rename them to Free Sweets. Give me a second. That actually means I don't need to change the icon. That's amazing. Because I can just say they're love hearts now. Free Sweets. Save. I got away with not changing the icon. We're all winners. Which Haribos? Tangfastics. The only ones that matter. What a silly question. Alright, off to Seabound, who we're just going to lie to. Hello, Seabound.
Hi.
Please choose a player.
Right, I think I'll go for Andrew, because he's gonna talk to me anyway.
Andrew.
Yes.
You learn Empath or Leech.
Alright. Thanks.
No worries. And last but not least, our balloonist, who will learn Chris. Our balloonist is Stoke. Hello.
Hello.
You learn Chris.
Awesome. Seen demon. Thank you.
Ah, you're welcome. All right.
See
Bring us all back. Welcome back to town, everybody. Wiley is on the run. Was he the murderer, or was it one of you? Of which one is the demon?
No.
You have 7 minutes.
I think it was Wale. We should all go to sleep.
Yeah, let's just wait for the police to find
Game solved. Game solved.
Seagull, let's have a chat.
Of course.
Sammy, do you want to chat?
Oh, I was just about to ask you.
Oh,
yeah, let's go
friends.
for it.
Patters, can we have a chat?
Yes. Hi, Mark. I forgot to inform you of something.
Okay, it was either that or I was going to come up and ask you if I'm completely passive.
Here is the information I'm going to give you. You have a setup ability.
I have a what?
You have a setup ability.
A setup ability. Okay. Am I allowed to just now guess?
Yeah?
Do I affect the number of evils in play?
Cold.
Okay, thank you.
Maurice.
Yeah. I'm just looking at what the script's like. I know Vortox scripts, balloonists are like really annoying. It looks like, yeah, as long as you're not poisoned one night by the poisoner,
Yeah.
then hopefully we'll be all right. I'm the empath.
Oh, cool.
And I've got either a 0 or a 1, but I'm not I'm not going to say which yet.
Okay, cool. I'll let you go chat to Whale then.
Cool. All right. I mean, you were very quick with your claims, so I'm going to assume you're either good or the demon. I guess there's a snitch as well, which kind of ruins things. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to try and talk to Whale. Anyway, cheers, man.
Just assume I'm the demon for now. All right.
Yeah. That's the plan.
See ya.
Right, yeah.
That's fine.
So, it would be hugely awesome if someone fancied telling me their actual role. That'd be great.
I can stretch to a 2. I don't think I can do straight hard.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want a hard
you know
name,
what?
and I don't want to give you multiple to gamble to risk it on.
I'll throw a 50-50 out there. I'll have a gamble on it. Go on then. Choose.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I will give you the Raven's Keeper. Or the Flower Girl.
Okay. I guess I'll go next. I'll give you the Gambler or the Gambler. I think it's fairly obvious what I am at this point. I'm not going to try and shield it. I'm just going to try and run with it.
Just trying to think how many to go for. I'll give 3. I'll give 3. That'll be fair. I will give Amnesiac,
Yeah.
Pacifist, or Snitch.
Okay.
Ooh, cheeky snitch in there.
Lovely jubbly. Pleasure doing.
So, my thoughts behind this amnesiac ability. There is a world where you guess, do I make someone drunk? And then the next question is, do I make a good player drunk? And then you can go from there and you can build some information. There's very rarely, there are setup ability amnesiacs. So I think this showcases a way that you could do a setup ability amnesiac by telling them they have one. I've also informed the minions because the minions need to know what's going on. At some point, the amnesiac's gonna be, they're gonna need to kill the amnesiac. I've given them a little hint that you gotta kill the amnesiac. I'm telling you there's one because it's important for you as the minions. So yeah, it's high strength, low guess ability. +2 snake charmers would be a bad example of a setup ability. The The drunk ends with death. Yeah, they will not continue to be drunk if the Amnesiac is dead. And the Amni ability is specifically one minion is drunk. The minions learn you are in play, and you learn that you have a setup ability.
So let's just give you do it like a 1-for-1, 2-for-2. What do you want?
I'll go for a 2. Be a bit cautious.
So, all right. I'm gonna give you that I am either the Dreamer or the Raven Keeper.
Dreamer and Raven's Keeper. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I will give you the Flower Girl. Or the Goon.
Oh, if you're the Goon, I'm just gonna nominate you.
Maybe not. We have to wait and see.
Well, so
Maybe I'm just lying to you entirely because I like lying to you, Andrew, because you're always funny when you realise someone's lying to you.
Of course, yeah, but if I understand that you're lying, well, technically, if you're the Goon and you... Yeah, I mean, you should be happy to be executed because then you would stay at your current alignment, right?
Yeah, but then that might not be the Goon, that might be messing with you.
Yes,
There's two roles there.
Just if you were a Goon, right?
No, I've never been one.
Yeah. So... I've got it, but so... One thing I can tell you, you can, in my opinion, you can trust George currently.
Okay, cool. You can probably trust a Baser.
Oh, that's nice to know. Thank you.
Lovely.
Let's head back.
Let's head back.
Yeah, well, I don't necessarily have to, I might nominate you just to make sure you don't claim Goblin. But, it's the kind of thing I might have to cover my bases on, having...
Hello.
Hello. I'm kind of just sitting here by putting Amnesiac in my freeze, so I'm leaving that open.
All right, perfect. Well, your Amnesiac ability is the following. Each night you learn one player of each character type until there are no more types to learn, plus one outsider.
Sounds familiar. I like it.
You might have heard of this one before.
All right, thank you. Cheers.
All right. I don't think it being unbelievable, be messy, is necessarily a bad thing. I'm quite a big fan of the fact it's unbelievable.
Isn't it? Couldn't be an out.
No, but Marionette just has to think they're a good player, so it could be me.
I could still do that as well. Never know. I hate Marionette.
It's more fun on the script than in your hand, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was not how I expected this conversation to go, but
no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for Cat's benefit, Whale has claimed explicitly not the thing I dreamt them as, so fun times.
Yeah. And I think, mildly provably not either of them. So I will not be. Well, yeah, I suppose I could be either, but I'm not going to do any Goblin claims, so don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
But if you want to get me on the block, I don't mind being there.
Two evils.
And if what happens.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. You have 1 minute to talk, and then nominations will open.
Anyone want to claim Snitch or Lunatic?
They probably wouldn't in a Fangu game, right?
Oh, wait, is there a Fangu?
There's Fangu on the script.
I should read more.
Yeah. The one thing that you certainly don't do is come out as an outsider in a Fangu game.
I just looked at the bottom, saw Leech, and went, I'm done here.
Unless you're like, I'm a snitch. We just execute me now.
Well, I kind of have a soft claim of outsider, but in the conversation I've had, then it was but probably I'm not this outsider, so I don't think that it really was a claim of outsider, but I would consider it a possibility in the future.
Yeah, I've heard of an outsider given in a 3, not anything concrete. A possible outsider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of one.
Do we just do gossips out loud, or do you want them written down as well?
Out loud, please. Stream wants to hear them.
I've got to think of one now.
They can read our chat, can't they?
Okay. Chris will gossip that the pixie is a gambler.
Whale will gossip that there is a marionette in the game.
Thank you.
Mark will gossip that if the circle was a clock face, the demon would be on an even number.
Thank you.
Kyrian gossips that either pixie or gambler is a demon bluff or a snitch given bluff.
Okay.
Andrew gossips that there's a snake shower in play.
Basil will gossip that the demon is on the right-hand side of the board, including Chris and Mark.
Thank you.
Mighty will gossip.
Mighty,
go ahead. Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Okay.
Stoke will gossip that the demon has an E in their name.
Thank you.
Mighty will gossip that Sammy, Whale, Andrew, or Ibiza is the imp, the fangu, or the leech host.
Thank you.
Interesting one.
I ain't gossiping, screw y'all.
Turns out George is the actual gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lying though, you know.
Makes sense.
Nominations are open.
We have a flower girl, so that might be good to get some stuff in, even if we're not killing anyone. Or if there's a sailor who wants to get checked.
There's a pacifist on the script as well, so sailor checks might not be
Andrew
reliable.
nominates Chris.
Andrew nominates Chris. Tell us why.
We've had a chat together, and I feel like this is a good execution for the first day.
Chris.
I'm not opposed to this. It can verify something.
Okay, you'll need 6 votes in order to execute Chris. Starting with Stoke in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I feel left out on this right-hand side voting, Malak.
I will tell you that I will vote on somebody who says that they don't mind dying and then didn't claim the goblin. I'm quite happy voting on someone doing that.
The flower girl is going to have such a challenge on their
7
hand.
votes is enough.
No, that's good.
How do you track that?
1.5.
That's easy.
That's quite good.
With a player on the block, 30 more seconds.
Just the joke, I think.
Yeah, just call it now. Easy mode. Are they on the left or the right?
That's pretty good, to be fair.
Well, I mean,
There's
that
some
gossip's
more.
already taken care of the left-right thing, so it's all good.
Oh, wow. Oh, that would just double confirm it, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we and the poisoner issue.
Yeah.
Post.
End of the day in 10 seconds.
If the clock face was gossip was correct, then that's even better.
Yep.
It's an even on the right. Sorted. It's like 3 people.
Okay, Chris
Yeah,
is
could be.
executed, but does not die. Good night, everybody.
Ooh.
Leech confirmed.
All right, that's fine. Okay, let's next. So back to our night order. We start with Kyrian. Hello.
Hello.
Please choose a player.
I'm going to pick to drink with Andrew tonight, please.
Andrew, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So this is interesting. Who do you put the drunk on? I don't think the demon is about to kill Andrew. So I'm going to leave it on Andrew, and I will deal with the repercussions of that as it were. But I don't think it's going to happen. Please choose a player and a character.
Chris as the pacifist, please.
Chris as the pacifist. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ibiza's going to die to a gossip. Right. George is up next. Hello, George.
Hello.
Please choose a player and a character.
Let's have Ewan and Flower Girl, please.
Ewan and Flower Girl. Thank you.
Cheers.
Hello, Ewan.
Aye.
The Serenovus has chosen for you to be mad about being the Flower Girl.
That works.
Alright, best of luck. Whale, please choose a player and a character.
Don't like this one bit. Am I allowed to ask in any way what that interaction with the Amnesiac? Do I need to be acting on that in any way, or do I not know?
You do not know.
So, if I was to say to you, I think someone is the Amnesiac, that may or may not have any interaction with that.
It may or may not.
So, if I claim that Andrew's the Amnesiac...
Thank you. Would you like to choose a player and a character?
I really wouldn't, but... okay, that's two more rules of how you would rule it for if I was to pit hag someone into a lunatic, would they think that they'd become the demon?
I would inform them that they are the demon and that they are now evil.
Oh, but there wouldn't be a way for that to happen. And if I was to pit hag someone into a...
It's possible with Fangu or a marionette who's become a demon.
Oh, okay, so I have to try and snipe find an outsider. Oh, God. Okay, and secondly, if I was to pit hag someone into a mutant, they could claim they'd been pit hagged, but not pit hagged into the mutant.
Or any outsider. They couldn't claim to be any outsider.
Or any other outsider, yeah.
Also, remember that drunk is on the script, so if you were trying to convince someone they had become the Fangu, anyone could be the drunk, right? So.
Yeah.
Please choose by the character.
Okay. Yes, sorry. So, I would like to choose... I would like to... Oh, if I pit hag someone into the goon, does that count as activating their ability, or would it not activate until after their turn? No, okay. Either way, I will pit hag Chris into the goon.
Chris into the goon. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Ewan, please choose a player to die.
Dun, dun. Well, I guess it's gonna be Andrew, because if I'm the demon or not, that'll be the most useful one. So
Thank
Andrew.
you very much. Yeah, we're doing that. I don't care. We're doing that. We're doing that. Hello, Sammy.
Hello, Patters.
The lunatic has selected Andrew.
The lunatic has selected Andrew. Okay. Normally I don't like following lunatic kills because I'm always worried it's going to end up on me and I'm going to have to change it. But as I am the imp, I think I probably can follow it. So I haven't got a better kill. So let's go with Andrew. Oh shit! I had a question I was going to ask. I don't know. I'll ask you tomorrow if I remember it. But yeah, I'll
perfect.
Go with... yeah, I was going to say. This is what I was going to say. Is I've been saying empath gambler to people, but just in case someone dreams me, I'm actually bluffing Ravenkeeper. That's my play for what I'm doing. So yeah, that's all.
Perfect.
Thank you.
The minions are George and Whale.
Okay.
Right,
Brilliant. Thank you.
Hello, George. The demon is Sammy and the minion is Whale.
Fucking knew it was Whale. I'm so pleased.
Yeah, I caught your little conversation. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, cheers.
Hello, Whale. The minion is Sammy, and the demon is Sammy, and the minion is George.
Oh, amazing! Thank you.
All right. Ewan.
Hello.
The minions are Mighty and George. Mighty is the marionette, as you already know.
Sure.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to kill Ibiza with the Gossip, because the Gossip was a little bit strong, really narrowed down a field of players, and implicates Chris as being potentially the Leech, which we may want to do at some point. So, that's the Gossip kill. Let's go to Seabound for some dreaming. Hello, Seabound.
Hi. I was beginning
please-
to worry I might be
please
dead.
choose- Well, please choose a player and a character. Sorry, no. Please choose a player.
I mean, I can also pick a character, but that won't do shit. So I'll just pick Mark and
Mark.
the dream.
Okay, you learn that Mark is either the Amnesiac or the Poisoner.
Ooh, all right. Thank you.
I think it was Sammy Whale and two other people. I couldn't remember, but I listened to Sammy and then I heard the demons, and then I was like, okay, that's going off. Stoke the Balloonist is going to get another ping, and we're going to give the Amnesiac this time. Hello, Stoke.
Hello.
You learned today Mark.
Mark. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Best of luck. Good morning, town. Andrew died in the night. The bees are died in the night.
Ooh.
Ooh. Do we get a good gossip?
I guess the only.
Or one of them's the gambler.
Yeah. We
Fair.
may have had a bad
I'm
gamble.
not the gambler.
I am.
You
Hey,
and Gambler.
you both claiming gambler.
No, I said I'm not the gambler.
Oh, okay.
So just because I was asked by Andrew in the night, how do I run a madness? I would like. So this is how it's been described for me in other places, and I think it's a very important piece of information as well. I would like it so that if a third party who had not heard anything else in the game came into a conversation with you, could leave reasonably believing that you are the role that you have been made mad as. I hope that answers the question.
Seems fair.
You have 6 minutes.
Speaking of madness, there's a Sarah Novus in this game. I was mad yesterday.
What were you mad as?
I was mad as the Dreamer yesterday.
Okay. I assume you're not the Dreamer then.
Can confirm I'm not Dreamer.
Cool.
Well,
Andrew,
do you want to have
do you
a
want to chat?
George? Do you want to chat after our conversation yesterday to follow up?
Yeah, that would be good to clear up.
Yeah, Bean Bunker.
Yep.
Patters, can I have a consult?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
So you're not coming to me at night, so that's a thing.
No.
My question
Well,
for today.
I will state just for the record. Technically, I should have come to you on night one and told you that you have a settlement ability.
That's fine. But you didn't come to me last night, which is the
No.
important thing. Do I affect the number of outsiders in play?
No. Cold.
Cold. Okay, so now I'm going to lean towards I'm secretly a poppy grower. Right. Yeah, I had two running theories with Sammy. So one of two things right now.
Good. Can I hear your thoughts?
Do you want me? Yeah, so basically, I don't affect the number of evils, I don't affect the number of outsiders, but I do have a setup ability. So that implies to me that I could be potentially like another poppy grower, which would help if there's like a leech that's poisoned a poppy grower kind of thing. So my setup is evil don't know who each other are. Or I'm set up in a way that a marionette can sit next to me. That could be my ability. Those are my two things that I'm thinking at the moment. And if one of my people, Ibiza, has just died, then if somebody's a marionette, it could be Mighty.
All right.
But I mean, I'm completely passive, and I do a setup thing, and I have no idea what it is. So.
Well, I hope you'll have fun guessing it anyway.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
These claims to me are hard claimed by other people.
Oh, and I always lie about stuff.
Yeah.
Time before I figure.
Yeah. That's a good shout.
Yeah. Okay. We shouldn't stay here too long. Yeah. Cheers.
No. If you want to run to that part as we were just explaining kind of what we actually are to each other, hoping to make a plan for turning Chris. Well, I'm hoping that Chris has turned into Goon and we can turn him evil and then somehow convince Sammy to kill him tonight. Yeah. And then I've told him also about the Amnesiac thing, so we can both try and guess randomly and see if we can do anything about whatever that is. Okay. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thank you for that info.
No worries.
Necessarily.
Okay, cool. Okay. I was. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm down for twos or hard claim, whichever you prefer.
I'm happy with either. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't walking into a situation where I gave you all my info and you gave me nothing. I can hard claim if you want to hard claim.
Sure. But I'd like to hear yours first, just in case.
That's fine. I'm the Raven Keeper.
Raven Keeper. Okay, cool. I'll tell you that I am the balloonist, and you are not one of my names.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't imagine a Raven Keeper would get shown most of the time.
Right, yeah. And I've only told 3 people, so hopefully I'm not gonna get poisoned based on that. So if you keep that on the down low, if you can.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll not something I like outing. So
cool.
We'll buy you some time.
I'm claiming Snake Charmer Amnesiac to everyone else.
Okay, fair enough. I can say I heard you one of those two things if pressed.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Is that I'm secretly a poppy grower, right?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Or I can be sat next to a marionette, is my two things. But then obviously you've just said that I could allow a second duplicate townsfolk. I wonder if I don't know whether you can break the rules, because I guess that breaks them.
I mean, I haven't seen the game actually, but I have heard that someone, I think it was Adam from Off Meta, who added to Snake Charmers.
Adam does his own shit. He doesn't play the game. Paz.
Hello.
Can I ask, is it plausible for an Amnesiac, which obviously I'm claiming, to allow characters to be duplicated? So there could be, say, 2 Snake Charmers.
Or
is that breaking the rules too much?
The Amnesiac can have any ability.
Jesus. Okay. I'm never getting this.
I mean, you could ask if you affect knowledge of other players, if you think you might have some sort of Poppy Grower-esque role.
Or I could just be the leech target, and I don't.
That could also work, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind you dying because
I would rather execute Mighty on the basis that I might have a marionette set next to me.
That could also make sense, but
I don't want to do that without guessing that's the capability.
I mean, you could also maybe ask if you affect the seating of players or something like
Chris tomorrow.
Nice. Well, I might start off putting Flower Girl into my bluffs, but also using Snitch still, just because I've said it to a few people, so I don't know if that's
great.
But I need to actually come up with numbers then for Flower Girl now, which is a nightmare. So.
Okay. Wait. So what have we claimed in this chat? I've claimed Empath.
I've claimed Snitch Amnesiac Flower Girl.
Snitch Flower. Okay. Well then I claimed
Empath.
Yeah, I'll say I hard claimed Empath with a 0.
Perfect.
Okay, awesome. Cheers, man.
Nice one. Cheers. See you soon.
That sounds good. I'm willing to vote on whoever Ibiza says.
I hope it's not me.
Unless, yeah. if it was on somebody Serenovus locked,
Well, they haven't been locked, I can tell you that, because I'm not mad today.
Hello. You have a minute to talk. The nominations will open.
I mean, Serenovus locked from yesterday. Ibiza.
Hello.
You claim to be the gambler.
I did indeed.
Who did you gamble on?
See, I spoke the first chat I had today. I said I'm not sure if I should out that because there are reasons for a good player to have lied to me. There are other reasons for me to have died other than to my own gamble. So you know, I don't want to be. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There was a lot of gossips. If the true gossip, like the real gossip the truth, then
true.
We're building a world around someone being evil. When.
Well, I would also say that if either you or Andrew is not actually the gambler and is just Serenovus mad that they're the gambler,
well,
that might be worth.
Well, Andrew said he's not the gambler. He specifically said not the gambler, and
yes.
I was saying gambler. I've hard claimed gambler yesterday.
I will say the very first conversation yesterday, Ibiza came out to the group. There was 3 of us in the thing, and he said he was the gambler.
Yeah, and George said he was so mad yesterday, so I couldn't have been mad.
Yeah. If other people heard you say you're the gambler, that would make you a good target for like a demon to kill. So it's like, and then the other person could have been killed by the. No, but to make it, if you said something that was wrong, they could kill you to make it look like it was right. You know what I mean?
Before nominations, can I add my part?
Yep.
So, hello guys, I'm your puppy grower. So, I've heard of a dreamer who saw me as something else. Then I've heard of a sailor who drank with the dreamer, and the dreamer then asked the sailor to drink with me. So there's a chance that they still don't know each other, but it's not certain.
That'd be amazing.
It's an easy way to check that.
What?
Are nominations open?
Yes.
Kyrian nominates Kyrian?
Kyrian nominates Kyrian. Tell us why.
I'm the sailor and I'd like to see if I die.
Okay. You will need...
Should we get everyone who didn't vote to vote?
You need 5 votes in order to execute Kyrian. Start with Chris. 2, 1, Chris.
I don't think that'll be entirely helpful, just saying, but we can
I just think
Flower Girl's going to get a Boolean response followed by the other Boolean response.
So hang on, if that's the case, right, Chris surviving yesterday...
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
Literally means that either...
Pacifist?
If Kyrian survives today...
Yeah, it can only be pacifist or sailor, right? Surviving execution here.
Yes.
Or leech, obviously, but...
Or leech.
It's not... It means we don't need to revisit Chris.
I don't know whether it's better to revisit Chris.
Well, no.
Kyrian, why are you freaking out about Chris, Kyrian?
Because I had a chat with him as the first chat, and he gave me pacifist.
Yep.
Okay.
Any day in 30 seconds with a player on the block.
I will say the pacifist never ever does anything. So
But if he's the leech, we can't kill him anyway, right?
Yeah, and Kyrian didn't claim Goblin there, so...
Also, would it
I should have claimed Goblin!
Yeah. Would it be worth knowing from if you're a sailor as well who might have been drunk on which days for anyone who's got information?
Oh, they already know.
Publicly claim it. Do you know? Have you spoken to them? Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
we haven't done gossips.
Yeah.
Sammy nominates Chris.
Mighty nominates Chris. Tell us why.
Oh no, Sammy nominates.
Oh, that was Sammy.
Sammy nominates Chris. Tell us why.
I mean, mostly to buy us more time, but double tapping seems like might be smart in case we've got a leech. I don't know. Is Chris claiming pacifist himself, or I don't know. This might not be the kill, but I didn't want to go to sleep immediately.
Chris.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I am your town's pacifist. So that's why I didn't die last day. I'm fine with dying because at least then it'll prove whether the sailor is protected, because the sailor could also not die due to my ability, which would throw the information out.
Okay. You'll need 5 votes in order to execute Chris. Start with Stoke in 3, 2, 1.
I was saying...
I'm in Flower Girl.
Yeah, I was going to say you're ruining Flower Girl right now.
Well, wasn't Flower Girl info basically pointless anyway because it was just the opposite of yesterday? so it wasn't going to give us anything.
3 votes is not enough. Ending the day in 30 seconds.
I guess it gives us specifically information on me and Whale.
George gossips that the demon is a leech.
George gossips the demon is a leech. Thank you.
Mighty gossips that either the Fangu jumped or the Imp Star passed last night.
Thank you.
Mark will gossip that the demon has an O in their name.
Thank you.
Whale will gossip that more than one player is currently poisoned and/or drunk.
Thank you.
Kieran will gossip that he's the sailor.
Thank you.
Stoke will gossip that one of the players who died last night died to a gossip.
Thank you.
Sammy will gossip the demon does not have an E in their name.
Thank you. End the day in 5, 4. Kyrian is executed and does not live. Good night, everybody.
What a twist.
Oh.
All right. Evil team know each other. Mark's amnesia. I can just wake him up. Takes us straight to George, basically. Hi, George.
Hello.
Pick a player and a good character.
I don't know whether Chris has been gooned or not. It's hard to tell. But just, I guess we'll find out. I will choose Chris and say Lunatic.
Chris and Lunatic, thank you. Hello, Chris. You have been selected by the Serenovus. You are mad about being the Lunatic.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
you.
Whale, choose a player.
But can I first say that Seabo, I don't know what his full name is on there, is the Amnesiac?
Who's Seabound?
Seabound, there we go. On the clock tower, I can just see the C and then BO.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is doing anything, but I don't know what else to do. Okay, so I would like to choose. I would like to choose. Mark. Yeah, I would like to choose Mark. I would like to choose Stoke to become the pacifist.
Stoke to become the pacifist.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Obviously, that has no effect. To Ewan. Hello, Ewan. Hello?
Forgot where I was muted there.
No worries. Please choose a player to die.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Sarah again. I even took pictures of the hands just to make sure. I'm gonna. If you don't color it, I'm still not sold that I actually am the demon, so I'm gonna pick Whale. See if I jump.
Thank you very much. Hello, Sammy. The Lunatic has selected Whale.
Yeah. Lunatic. This is that's so annoying because I think Kyrian must be the drunk because that's the only way I can see that I got Flower Girl info and Kyrian was able to die, which was going to make Ewan think that he was never going to get his good team. But I don't think I can kill. I just don't think I can do it. I think I'd rather. But then I don't want. Is it going to throw loads of sus on Whale? Oh. I don't really care if there's that much sus on Whale. I can live with that. I think I'm going to kill Stoke because I think he's the balloonist.
Stoke. Thank you very much.
Stoke.
That is unfortunate. That may have been the perfect time to kill you in there. It happens. It happens. But yeah, that was a great opportunity to kill Ewan, for sure. But they don't know that. They have no way of knowing. Mighty's gossip does not go off, which takes us to Seabound, the Dreamer. Hello, Seabound.
Hi.
Please choose a player.
We will pick Whale.
Whale. You learn Snitch or Pit Hag.
Ooh, interesting. All right, thank you.
No worries. Not sure what Whale's claiming, but it sounds like Ewan thought that Whale was an outsider. I've heard, pray tell, of a snitch from Whale. I don't know if that's what they were sticking to, though. Hopefully work out that way. And maybe buy some bread. Stoke is dead. We don't need to go talk to Stoke, which means we just go back to town. Good morning, town.
Good morning.
Stoke died of the night.
Well.
Okay.
Sammy, do you want to catch up?
There we go, Andrew.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey.
Hey, were you actually the balloonist?
I was the balloonist. I only got 2 names.
Okay. Chris and who else?
Chris and Mark.
Chris and Mark. Right. Okay. Oh man, that's so frustrating. Mark is, interestingly, those are 2 people I'm both quite suspicious of. So Mark, have you got a claim from Mark?
He, day 1 we talked and he gave me 2 of a gambler and empath. So.
Okay, he's hard claimed something. He's hard claimed something different to me.
Okay.
Should I? Is it bad form to out? Maybe I won't. But you should go talk to him because he hard claimed something weird to me. Or like not just a weird roll, but like his explanation of what was going on was weird. I'm also not convinced that Chris isn't just the leech. But
what number did you get?
Last night.
Oh yeah, both.
I got zeros and then I got a 1 last night. So okay. That does imply Chris is evil.
Yeah, I think that he would have to be leech then, right? Because there's not
there's no DA or anything like that.
Oh, they either have to be the leech or a sailor, or there has to be a pacifist. Yeah. So if we're thinking you're the lunatic and not the pacifist,
yeah,
then one of those 3. Well, no, it could be Kyrian, I suppose. One of those 4 players: Stoke, Kyrian, Seabound, Mighty, Mark, Ewan, or well, no, I've got a vague idea of Ewan and George. I don't think they're pacifists, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's so unhelpful.
I mean, because Kyrian could be the pacifist and trying to hide behind a sailor claim.
Yeah, because it's only a may not die, isn't it? It's not guaranteed. So who you told were your minions?
I was told that you and Mighty.
Myself and Mighty. Okay. Have you spoken to Mighty at all? Have you heard anything like any claims from him?
I spoke to him, and yeah, I kind of not sure. Obviously, I've not told him yet, and obviously, I thought I was the leech. And
I was about that. My question was, what demon were you told you were?
Yeah, I picked Sammy. I've not spoken to Sammy yet, so.
Oh, as your poison, as your leech target.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What did Mighty claim he was? Sorry.
Or
do you not want to?
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. I'll give you. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 3 if you want from me.
Yeah, that's fine.
So one sec. Let me just put you down as lunatic. Such a weird conversation. So I am either the snitch, the amnesiac, or the flower girl.
Nice. Okay. Useful. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Brill. Well, yeah. If you do learn any more about these others, it would be interesting to come back because I would expect that the storyteller would give you. Well, I don't know if they would. I don't know. Like, but I wouldn't be surprised if they gave you 1 real minion. So Mighty might actually be a minion who's if he does play along with it, let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Okay.
Yeah. Strange. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, basically, if you nominate somebody, I will go along with it. If it's like them it's representing them not being what they told you. Because
I didn't get a chance to talk to the person I dreamt last night yet, so
shit.
That's a bit of a bummer, but yeah.
Well, we'll...
Hello.
Hello.
I'm assuming I was first to say, yeah. Nobody else has turned up. Right, my guess for today. Do I affect where people are sitting?
Cold.
Cool. Am I the drunk? Because this is... okay. Okay, thank you.
All right.
What is this?
So just to clarify...
Bye.
Bye-bye. It's the closest thing to a setup ability. Basically, I've told Mark something has happened from the start of the game. It is like the Puzzle Master, but the Puzzle Master says even if dead, whereas Mark's ability does not.
I think it's good form not to claim having been mad during the night, probably.
Yeah.
Just to be safer that way.
Yeah, so if you were not approached in the night, but you were approached like the day before about Serenova's madness, your madness has gone off if you're not approached in the night.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah. What? Hello? Did I just wake up? No, I'm dead. You have a minute to talk about how I died.
Things have been difficult for you lately, Pat, as I understand.
Mark would like to gossip that the demon has an M in their name.
Thank you.
I haven't been tracking the gossips to the people, but have you just gossiped 3 times about letters in names now?
No. My first gossip was about a clock.
Right.
Hey, letters in names is really good.
Mighty would like to gossip that Mark's gossip was correct.
Thank you.
Whale would like to gossip that there is at least 2 out of the lunatic, the sorry, let me get the thing up to see what they're called again. The lunatic, the drunk, and the mutant. At least 2 of those are in play.
Thank you.
Might be onto a winner there.
Everyone would like to gossip that, I'm dead.
Nominations are open.
What? I'm just gonna come out with my info. I was a balloonist who only got 2 days. I saw Chris day 1, and then I saw Mark, but obviously it doesn't mean much, so I only got 2 days of info.
You saw Chris?
I saw Chris, and then I saw Mark. Oh. So if either of you think you're the lunatic, maybe.
Sammy nominates Chris. Sorry, nominations open.
Yeah, Sammy nominates Chris.
I just have a feeling that Chris might be the leech, and I think we want to find out whether we've got a leech in the game. I don't think there's any point in holding off till later when we can't afford the execution. Day 1 balloonist ping on a leech is pretty funny.
Chris?
Fine with this.
All right. You'll need 4 votes in order to execute Chris. Starting with Stokes' 10 votes, should they choose to use it.
I had a conversation with Chris earlier that I think he would probably agree with me that this is probably a good idea.
The only thing I'd say about this is if Chris doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
True.
5 votes
really
is enough. Chris is on the block.
I think it's unlikely that Pattis would proc the pacifist twice.
Yeah, I agree, but it doesn't confirm.
If people talk about it in front of him, he'll do it now.
Yeah,
I feel like it would 100% would just because it puts suspicion.
I think that's a fair point. I'm not sure Chris dying here would be very helpful. Chris living here wouldn't actually tell us anything.
I'd love a bizarre world where Chris is a lunatic leech who somehow got saved by a pacifist elsewhere.
Yes, please.
Well, can I ask as well, Kyrian, are you still claiming to be Sailor? Is that
yes?
That you're not,
I might be the drunk.
You want an outside. Okay, you could be. Yeah, I was going to ask if you were an outsider who's just trying to get themselves killed off.
I can tell you that I'm not a lunatic, mutant, goon, or snitch. Beyond that, I can't.
Can I just ask, Ibiza, are you willing to out who it was yet?
I think it's probably a good idea now. For one reason and one reason alone, which is that they're on the block. So it's Chris as pacifist, which Now,
Ending the day in 10 seconds.
If a gossip got it right on that night, I could definitely see a world where I get killed to throw the shade on the real pacifist Chris.
That was part of the conversation that I was having.
Executed.
There we go.
And does not die. Good night, everybody.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris.
No.
Just come to tell you, I hope you're happy with being saved.
Yes and no.
All right. Oh, I just come to tell you. So I hope that's working out for you. That's all. Chat's behind you. Chat is behind you.
That's good to hear. Good to hear.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
George, please select a player and a good character.
I'm so confused. I can't figure out why Chris isn't dead because he hasn't been mad as a lunatic today, from what I can tell. Oh dear. Not sure what I want now. You know what? I promised I would make the demon mad earlier and I couldn't, so I'll do it now. Let's make Sammy mad as the... mad as the... mad as a lunatic. Mad as a lunatic.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Hello, Sammy.
Hello.
You've been selected by the Serenovus to be mad as the lunatic.
What? Fucking hell. Okay. Sorry. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, fuck yeah, you are. Let's do it. I will be back in some
All right.
amount of time.
Thank you. Jesus.
Whale.
I have
Please
absolutely
select
no idea what's going on here.
A player and a character.
So, okay, I'm going to start by claiming that Mighty is the Amnesiac in something that I'm certain is having
Thank you.
no impact whatsoever. Okay, I am going to turn Mark into the drunk.
Thank you very much.
Please. Thank you.
Ewan, please select a character to die.
Select the character. I'd like to select the leech to die, but no, that's
sorry,
not how
please
that works. In terms
select
of
a player to die. Sorry.
In terms of a player I'd like to die, we're going to go for George.
George, thank you very much. Sammy, your lunatic has picked George.
Okay. I'm quite glad. I want George to die now after what he's done to me. I think I might just start ignoring the lunatic. I'm hoping if I come out. I'm worried Mighty is the gossip. So I think screw the lunatic. I'm going to kill Mighty.
Thank you very much. All right. I think that's probably a good choice because it stops the extra kill going off, but then they might read into that information slightly. Right. Who else have we got to talk to? Just Dreamer, Seabound. Hello, Seabound. Please pick a player, and that's it. Just that.
I thought I was gonna pick someone to be mad or something. Oh well, guess I'm not the Serenovus. I will pick Mighty, please.
You pick Mighty. And you learn Gossip or Imp.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. That's everyone to talk to. Let's bring them back. Good morning, everybody. Mighty has died in the night. And for Ewan's reference, Mighty has died in the night.
Can I get a quick ST consult?
Yes.
The
Mighty have fallen.
So I know you explained madness already, but can I just do it in private chats, or do you want me to do it publicly?
If someone confronts you,
sorry,
about being a role, I
Yeah.
would expect for you to say, "Well, I'm not that role. I'm the Amnesiac." in public and in private.
Amnesiac.
Lunatic.
Yeah.
And in private, someone should leave that conversation believing that you could be the lunatic, realistic.
Okay, all right.
I will also say that the Serenova is an evil ability, and I'm probably not going to kill the demon with it.
No, I realise. Still. Anyway, thank you.
Best of luck. Oh, he's already gone.
Ability, so I'm completely passive.
Uh-huh.
I've got 3 days of coldness, so I'll need to speak to Patters after this to get another cold.
Of course. No, but so you did not wake up any night?
No, well, only the first night to be told that I got setup ability. Okay?
You set
so I affect setup. So I've checked, do I affect the number of evils? I got a cold. Do I affect the number of outsiders? I got cold.
Mm-hmm.
So by and large, I don't affect townsfolk either for the numbers. I've asked if I affect seating position. I got a cold. The reason for that question was basically, the long and short of it, is the marionette able to sit somewhere else? Like, not next to the demon.
That would be evil.
Yeah. So.
Hey. Maybe.
Oh, I've got a good nomination for today.
So, who do you want to nominate?
Sammy. I had a good conversation with Mighty yesterday, who apparently was the gossip.
Oh.
We didn't, and I think it was worked out. So basically, Mighty's information implies that it's either Sammy or Whale.
And I gotta be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that at least George is evil. I've got nothing on Sammy and Will, but if you think that there's a demon amongst them, go ahead. I'm not saying anything against it.
Basically, based on Mighty's information, it's either Sammy or Whale, which is why we did the test of they have an M in their name. The fact that Mighty died implies that the information could be scary to the demon.
Yep. And so you are one of the two with AM.
Yes, but I've been approached by a dreamer who's confirmed that I'm either the poisoner or the amnesiac.
Yeah, me too, but the thing is, he got false information, which means that he probably was sailed, so I don't think that the sailor is drunk.
The sailor's dead.
Yeah, so no, that was first night.
Right, that would make sense.
Ability, so maybe something along the lines of outsider manipulation, or
no, I've already checked that.
How many roles of townsfolk could be in play, or can it be double of roles?
I'm gonna check that now. If you mind, I'm just gonna
I'm gonna weirdly go to the town square. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Patters.
Hello.
Can I affect whether...
Before you ask the question, I'm just gonna tell you something, because...
Yeah.
I would consider... But you know what, I'm not. That's too much info. Continue.
Okay. Does my ability allow for townsfolk to be duplicated?
Cold.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure by now that George is evil.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Final three.
Welcome back, everybody. Amazing talk. The nominations will open.
D-Bound, shall we chat first thing tomorrow? Because I didn't get to catch you today.
Yeah, sure. I'd also like to say, if we don't have a better execution, I think killing me today might be worth.
I think I potentially do. I would just need to ask Mighty, do you mind me outing your role?
No, I was going to do the same.
Okay.
Go for it.
So Mighty was the real gossip. I don't know if people have worked that out. But in your gossips, basically, yesterday you told me that it was between... Effectively, you kind of worked out the demon was between possibly two people.
Yeah, so my day one gossip was that Sammy, Whale, Andrew, or Ibiza was the Fangu, the Imp, or the Leech host. Obviously, Andrew and Ibiza both died that night. With Ibiza might have died to their own gamble. My second day's gossip was that the imp had star passed or the Fangu had jumped, and then there was only one death. So if my gossip killed Ibiza, then we need to kill Sammy and Whale. But if Chris is the leech and not the pacifist, then Ibiza probably died to their own gamble. My gossip didn't go off, and it's anyone but Sammy and Whale.
Which is why I would say, because the gamble yesterday was, does the demon have an M in their name? I feel that maybe you were targeted based on that information, leading it to being either me or Sammy, which doesn't line up with your first gossip if Ibiza died because of that, which then makes me think that if it's open, Mark will just nominate Sammy.
Sure, open. Mark nominates Sammy.
Basically, all of the information, as I've just said, but I think that if we're going to go on the basis that the gambler died to possibly actually a gossip kill, then it's either Sammy or Whale, and I would like to basically go for that.
Sammy, your defense.
This is fine. The world in which Ibiza didn't die. It seems really obvious to me that Ibiza died due to their ability, and like saving like a potential leech twice with the pacifist ability just doesn't feel like a use of a townsfolk ability to help the good team. It seems quite obvious to me that Chris is the leech and we need to be looking for leech hosts. But if town is sus of me, then I can die.
Just pertinent information on that. Part of the gossip was that you could be a leech host.
Yeah.
So it would also mean that your information could be leech host.
You need 4. Starting with
the other thing.
Can someone alive vote for me?
Sammy's info seems odd for a leech host. If they're telling the truth about it.
3 votes is not enough. Any more nominations?
Ewan will nominate Whale.
Ewan nominates Whale. Tell us why.
I've got a story. So, I may have led to the death of Andrew. I apologise for that, Andrew. Because I may be the lunatic. And when I picked Whale, Whale didn't die. So, if it's between them two, I'm inclined to do Whale more than Sammy anyway.
Pertinent info, this is a double claim as I'm the lunatic.
Said that.
Wait,
Whale,
what?
your defense. I'd like to hear Whale's defense.
I'm suspicious of any lunatic claims because I spoke to someone who told me yesterday that they were a lunatic and that I was their minion, and has since backed out to say that was Serenovus-ingness that had caused them to do that. So yeah, I think from what we've heard from other people is definitely a Serenovus in play. I'm happy to be put on the block. I'm happy to be executed if people want to clear up some worlds. My main suspicion at the moment is the left side of the board. I don't really know anything about Mark or Seabound, so it'll be quite interesting to hear stuff about you two tomorrow, because you and Seabound and Mark I was very suspicious of, and obviously hearing from you and I don't know if that's Serenovus or if he's genuinely the lunatic, but if you want to put me on the block, put me on the block. Yeah.
That's now 3 people that were
I would like 4 votes if you'd like to execute Whale.
Yeah, on that. Sorry. George, did you claim that you made Serenovus mad? Yes, like when we first came in this morning from yesterday.
I might have had a bit of fun with that one.
Oh.
Okay, right.
I was made mad about go day 2, 100%.
All right, 3 votes.
I'd heard two claims to 2 claims of Serenovus mad this morning from the day before, so that was confusing. Whale will nominate Mark.
Whale nominates Mark. Tell us why.
I don't. In all honesty, I know absolutely nothing whatsoever about Mark. I think we should get a kill. As I say, my suspicions are on the left side of the board from like 6 o'clock up to 10, 11 o'clock. Is that 12? Yeah. So, yeah, this is what I'm pushing towards, but I would like to hear more. I don't think this necessarily has to go through.
My quick pertinent marks in the balloonist kings.
Okay, Mark, your defense.
If it helps, I also don't know much about myself. I am your amnesiac.
Okay.
I have very little information to go on. but I am really worried the fact that we've struggled to get votes onto Sammy all whale, which I think we've just got 3 living evils just not allowing it to go through.
Okay, you need 4 votes in order to execute Mark. Start with Mighty's vote in 3, 2, 1.
I don't think we'll get 4.
I think Chris is. In my world, Chris is the lead. I think he's voting
3
on everything
votes
to secure Flower Girl.
is enough. Is not enough. Sorry.
Has Chris nominated?
30 more seconds. Has Chris
No, he's
nominated?
voted.
Chris is not
Chris
nominated.
nominate Sammy? Oh, is he not? Sorry.
I've
Chris
been nominated already.
No, can somebody nominate George?
Chris will nominate George.
Chris nominates George. Tazboy.
I don't know if that was a play, but when he woke up, he said he was Serenovus mad, and I was Serenovus mad yesterday.
Oh god.
George.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I wanted to see whether anybody else would claim it back to me because I hadn't heard of anyone being Seramad on the day before, and I wanted to find out whether the Serenovus was like a bluff or dead or something by seeing if I could draw one out in its place. If nobody had claimed Seramadness, I would have just recounted it around this point. I am fine to be executed if you are suspicious of me.
Okay, you'll need 4 votes. Start with Seabound.
Should definitely kill someone today.
What's the chance that the leech nominated their own leech host?
So if Chris is the leech, then George could comfortably be the leech host because Chris is not voting on this one.
3 votes. Not enough. End the day in 30 seconds.
Seabound will nominate Seabound.
Seabound nominates Seabound. Tell us why.
Again, I think I'm a good kill. I have reason to suspect I might be a leech host. I could also just be poisoned, I guess, but I will probably out my information tomorrow if I live until then. Yeah, I think if we kill someone today, I'm more than happy to die.
All right, you need 4.
Yeah, I think this is probably my pick.
We should kill someone.
Yeah.
Let's just let it be me.
This is probably my pick for host.
I'm just okay. Well, there's already 4 up, so
yeah, this might be it. Even this, we're struggling to get
Seabound
4 on.
is on the block. 20 more seconds.
Just as a pertinent information, Ewan told me on day 1 that I was his marionette in a poppy grower game. But I told him that's not how it works. And he told me, oh, I must be the lunatic. So I'm not sure what I feel about this claim.
Sorry, who's said that to you?
Seabound is executed.
In a poppy grower game.
Right, okay.
And dies.
Oh, God.
And... okay. So, here's what I'm going to say about Pacifist here. And I think... I would say just play Clocktower while drinking, but I don't think that's a good idea if the ST is all well. Alright, well, fair enough. I'm having fun. So the reason I'm keeping Chris the Pacifist alive, and I did think about this, is Chris being alive at the final 3 is amazing for the good team, because if they think Chris is the leech, then 50-50 on the demon. So I would say that as a result. Ewan knows he's the lunatic. You know, it's getting narrowed down, but it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Sammy might end up killing Mark here, so we'll see. But I don't think it's that bad that Chris is saving himself. Right, so let's go talk to George. George of the Jungle. No, George, please pick a player and a character.
I would like to pick Chris as the pacifist, please.
All right, thank you. Hi, Chris.
Yep.
The Serenovus has selected you to be mad about being the pacifist.
Okay.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Whale, please select a player and a character.
Can I ask you, as a rules clarification, what happens if I turn myself or George into a demon? I know that the deaths are arbitrary for that night, but then is it okay? Are there just 2 active demons, and if both of them are alive, do both of them kill the next night?
In most cases, I would kill one of the alive demons.
Okay.
It would be very unlikely for me to allow you to have 2 evil demons in play.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, well... Do I want to do that anyway? Okay, can I pit hike myself into the leech? Yeah, I think.
One second. Sorry, I'm dealing with something in person.
Might be.
Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
To in person.
No, that's fine.
What the fuck?
Gives me time to think. I want George to be the leech instead.
What the fuck? I mean, Wales made their choice. I just tell them nothing's happened. Whale.
Yeah. Leech. George Leech.
No, I'm afraid you've already selected yourself. That was the first choice you made. I am going to tell you that you are still the pit hag.
Okay. Can I claim that Mark is the amnesia? I said that last night, didn't I? That Mark is the amnesiac.
You've already said that, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Noted. Thank you.
Ewan.
Hello.
Please select a player to die.
Kill Andrew again.
Andrew again. Thank you.
Yes, let them waste a kill.
Sammy, the demon has selected Andrew.
The demon? Or...
the lunatic.
Yeah, well, I will not be doing that. So, people clearly want me to die, so it's tempting to Star Pass. However, my feeling is that if I kill Ewan now, then all we need is people not to use their dead votes tomorrow to get a kill on Mark, and then we've won. So I'm going to target Ewan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Evil are doing a great job here, I will say. They're doing an amazing job here, despite the fact they do not have a pit hag. But they have learned a really big amount of information, and that is Whale's ability is not working. That is what they have learned, for sure. Yeah, I mean, wow. Impressive. Ewan is dead. There's nobody else to talk to. Let's wake up town. Good morning, town. Ewan has died. Oh, well, Ewan has left, but they are back just in time to learn they have died. You have 4 minutes.
Can I have a quick consult?
Okay,
Yeah.
Sammy, shall we go?
Is that okay?
Yeah, let's go, Ibiza.
Hello.
I don't know if this will do anything. Can I make an attempt at guessing the Amnesiac's ability? Will that impact anything?
You can certainly try.
Is the Amnesiac's ability both minions learn that you are in play, and one of them will be drunk? Like alternating? Or,
I'm afraid I can tell you nothing with that question.
Okay, that's fine. I just thought I'd check that.
All right.
Are sitting, and I also don't allow townsfolk. So I have no idea what to ask for.
Wait, so hang on. You're a SAP ability that doesn't affect
number of evils, number of outsiders, the seating, and I'll tell you the reason why I chose the seating thing, and that's just to find out if a marionette is able to sit anywhere. Or if I allow townsfolk duplication. I feel like I should have maybe changed that to I allow duplication of roles rather than townsfolk. So
I mean, an amnesiac ability of +2 lunatics doesn't sound great.
No, but it would be quite funny.
I mean, definitely would be that.
I think out of the 5, we have 3 evil. I don't think I need to find out from Seabound their information.
You say it doesn't affect the number of evils, right?
Number of evils, cold.
Okay.
Number of outsiders, cold.
Okay. Could it be a setup ability like the demon doesn't get bluffs or something like that? Is that a possibility as an amnesiac?
No, I could ask if it affects bluffs. Yeah, I'll absolutely do that.
Like, it's a long shot, but I'm sort of like trying to work out what it could be.
Yeah. All right. I will ask Patters that now, if you like. Yep.
Hello,
Hey,
Mark.
Patters. My question for today is: do I affect the bluffs the evil team get?
Cold.
What? Okay.
I'm not particularly sus of Whale. No, I'm relatively sure.
So
I think Whale's good.
Your empath info is 0s until Stoke died, and then a 1. In theory,
That's my claimed empath info. Whale. I've not played with Whale before, but he was reading quite good to me.
Because I read George as a minion that didn't have his bluffs because it's a puppy grow game. That's why he went from Dreamer to Ravenkeeper to, or may not have been mad on every given day. You know, it feels like sort of minion backtracking to me. I know it could also be mutant.
I think I have heard of a snitch claim floating around.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it in a 3, but I've not heard anyone at. In fact, the only person I don't have a thing for on my board is Whale, who I've got a 3 from.
Whale gave me a 2, and I don't know. It just sounded like they were like, you know, be aware minions might have bluffs if I'm the snitch, but I don't know. So I wouldn't necessarily, but yeah, I'm not saying George is not evil. I mean, at least I know that now I've been made Serenovus mad that wasn't just a play by him on game 1.
Yeah. Well, I've heard of other people claiming Sarah madness
on night 1 rather. Yeah.
So
although it's believable that a Sarah would make themselves mad, or even make their own minion or demon mad.
He may well have made himself mad and then just use that as a get out of jail free card.
I need to think about that.
Welcome back, everybody. Nominations are open immediately, but don't feel free to use them straight away.
I think so, Sammy, in answer to your question.
Thank you.
Would anybody like my Amnesiac stuff? If I could give it to you, I think what's happened is potentially partway through this game, a pit hag has changed me into the drunk. So I think I've just got nothing. But I will tell you what I was. Amnesiac, I was told on the very first night I have a setup ability. And I can tell you all of the things I am not doing. I am not affecting the number of evils in the game. I am not affecting
setup ability. Sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah. I was going to ask what you meant by setup ability, but I realised when you said that there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I don't affect the number of evils. I don't affect the number of outsiders. I do not affect seating position. And the reason why that was asked was to see if the marionette could be sat somewhere else.
Okay.
Like not next to the demon. Then the towns. Then I asked, can townsfolk roles be duplicated? Because I heard of potentially there was like a couple of like Raven Keepers or something like that going on. And finally, I've asked, do I affect the bluffs? So, and I've just realised that actually, if there is a pit hag, I don't even have to be the drunk. I could be made the good marionette. So then I'm also poisoned from that point onwards as well.
Or you could just be the drunk from the start.
Yeah. I think we'd have heard of anybody else being pit hagged if there was a pit hag in play.
Not necessarily, because in this game you've got a drunk, right?
Yeah.
Happen. You've got a goon that could potentially be hit and then is now just evil.
Just absorbed it, yeah.
You've also got potentially mutant, which is going to be hiding behind things. Yeah, and then you've got marionette, who doesn't know that they've basically become the drunk as well.
Yeah, so we've got
how many?
We've got a
3 or 4,
balloonist
right?
adding 1 drunk. So there's adding 1 outsider. So there's at least 3 outsiders in the game anyway. 4 if there's a Fangu, which I don't think anyone's speaking of worlds in which that's a thing. So,
it could be 2 outsiders if the balloonist is drunk.
Mark, why don't you just think you're the leech host? This just screams leech host.
Because info also screams leech host.
Yeah, it could be either of us, to be honest.
But that'll be putting the leech host as the second balloonist ping would be quite strong.
Would it? Yeah.
I want to get my information out there at this point. So I'm the empath. I've had zeros all game until last night, which annoyingly both of my neighbours died during that. But I now have a 1. So I'm still pretty sure it's Chris as the leak. It means that Mark could be the host, but is otherwise.
I am the pacifist.
If there is a pit hag, of course, Chris might not be the leech anymore.
Chris, can I ask you a quick question?
Yep.
Can you also claim that you're a demon?
No.
Holy shit! Was Night 2 a fucking demon change?
I'm the pacifist. I was made mad to be the pacifist.
Could it be a demon change? Could we have had? You
know
what would have really sucked? Is
What, you think the pit hag's been hitting the evil team?
Maybe. We know the Serenovus has been around for at least a few days.
I think. I mean, empath is a double claim. I've heard, and I just feel one a lot more.
I would like to maybe up my information as well, since I'm now dead. So I was the dreamer. Some people know that. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to the last 2 people I dreamt, sadly. I can tell you that night 1 I dreamt Andrew, got empath or leech, which I was told I might have been sailor drunk, so that's turned out to be wrong. Then night 2 I dreamt Mark, got amnesiac or poisoner. Night 3 I got whale. I don't know if your role is public, so I'm not sure if I want to out it.
Not yet. If I can out, but I was planning to out tomorrow if I'm still alive.
Okay,
I will. Dead, I can out my information tomorrow.
I can tell you that I did dream you as the pit hag, as the evil role. I will keep the good role to myself for now. And night 4 I dreamt Mighty as imp or gossip. So yeah, the information seemed weird to me. That's why I felt like I might have been the leech host. I wasn't.
Is it worth having a round robin? Because
we should.
I know what Whale's been dreamt as, and I think Sammy's in a double claim. So
yeah.
I'd rather do the round. I'd rather come out tomorrow personally.
Yeah, we've got one more day of info. It's not final day yet, is it? If we execute, or even if we don't execute, but then the demon kills tonight, we've got 1 day left with less options.
We're on an odd number. We need to kill.
Yeah, we should kill.
Yeah.
What we have currently on the board though is an empath who's probably not going to get any more useful information regardless of what happens.
We should do a nomination
pacifist leech,
we have little time.
A lunatic. Unclaimed as well.
Sorry, I meant to announce this publicly. I'm not a lunatic.
George, tell us why.
Partly stalling for time. I'm okay to die if we need. We should execute somebody today. I agree. I'm not likely to get any more helpful information than I already do. Apparently, in a double claim. There is a world where I could be the leech host. It's not super plausible, but it's possible. Hard to tell.
Okay. You need 3.
I'll try and we'll get you on the block just so you're.
I like this as a kill.
I think we should get 4.
I've spoken with Stoke. I've spoken with a couple of people a little bit about my role. Stoke's one of them. I think I don't know how it sits for George, but definitely myself or
With a
Whale
player on
could
the
be.
block, and because we're running over time, 10 seconds.
So use my dead
Could be potential leech targets.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, someone used their dead vote, did they?
That was a mighty.
That was me. I wanted 4 in it.
All right, understood. Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's...
Yeah.
George is executed and dies. Good night, town. Okay, this is good. Sammy's now got a really hard decision to make between killing the leech host, or his own minion. Evil are in a tough spot now because of this. Evil are now in a tough spot, which is really, really interesting. Sammy obviously could kill themselves. Also a possible choice. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game just because we're really hitting the stride of it now. Okay. Whale, please choose a player and a character.
My ability's not working, is it?
I don't know what you think.
Like, okay, so as the if I was to select someone who was the goon and change them into the goon, even though my ability wouldn't affect them, would it make sure they stayed evil?
Yes.
It'd count as selecting them.
Yes.
Okay. But do I? Because who's Sammy? What's he gonna kill? I think Chris might be evil anyway. I am going to turn Mark into the mutant, please.
Thank you very much. Sammy, please choose a player.
I choose myself.
Thank you. Whale, you are now the imp.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, thanks. Okay, cheers.
Good morning, town. Whale has died. Nominations are open immediately. The day will end in 6 minutes.
I'm the mutant.
What? Who's that?
George.
George.
Oh.
Sammy died of the night, sorry.
Oh, Sammy died.
Wait, I thought you just said I died.
Yeah, sorry, got it wrong.
Guys, I am the. I'm going to announce this to town. I am the Raven Keeper, and I just saw Whale as the pit hag.
Who said that?
This is Sammy.
Sammy. Okay. Yeah.
Right, before everyone jumps on that, I would like to say, when was it? Day 2 after I died, I think. Me and Sammy spoke. Sammy claimed that to me and said, I'm the only person he's going to tell. He's been claiming Gambler Empath to everyone else, and we spoke yesterday, and he has been sticking to that. Which is why I said Empath was a double claim.
Whale's been dreamed, so if Whale isn't the pit hag, then they can say what it is and we can check with the dreamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the final day now anyway, so I'm happy to share my information. So I was the flower girl. Night 1, I got a no. Night 2, I got a yes. Night 3, I got a no. Night 4, I got a yes. And night 5, I got a yes. So that's when I spoke with Stoke and was thinking that I could be Leech.
Leech host.
Leech info, Leech host. So I don't mind being put on the block if we need to. I don't know if it could be Mark as well, though.
Yeah, the problem with you being Leech host.
You want to go ask your question, Mark?
Oh, God.
Yeah, but what the hell do I ask?
I don't know.
Right, can I just...
I feel the Leech host.
Can I just put this out there? The problem with Whale being the Leech host is that makes Mighty's gossip correct when I died, which makes me not die to the gamble. I died to the gossip instead, which makes Chris the pacifist, not the Leech, which messes up this entire world.
If Chris is pacifist, the evil team is Sammy, George, Whale.
So
if Chris isn't the pacifist,
yeah, that's how I see it currently, to be honest.
So we're in a game where we've got a 50-50 here. We do not touch Chris in any shape here.
Yeah.
Right. So we either believe that I am a Leech host and I should be executed, or Whale is a Leech host, or in my world, obviously this could also land on me as well, or Sammy Star passed to Whale last night.
Yeah, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I can't see any other options.
Because of the hard claims I have been getting, and day 1, I really think that it's more Sammy as the imp, but I don't really have anything to prove.
Okay, Pat, can I have my
briefly...
consult, please?
Hello.
Right. Hello. I believe I've been at some point turned into the drunk or the marionette, so all of my information is bogus. So, do I affect do I affect droisening? You know, drunk or poisoning.
Hot.
Oh my god.
I think the kill more points to Mark as the host and Whale as the bait.
Who said that?
I would say it's 50-50 between Mark and myself. Both of us have got information that suggests it could be.
I got a hot, by the way.
We could be Leech.
I said, do I affect poisoning? So drunk or poisoning.
Oh, for God's sake! So anybody could have been drunked or poisoned from you for the whole game.
To be fair, the Amnesiac
just murder Mark. Come on.
I think it's Mark. I've got to lean towards Mark.
Yeah.
Chris is Leech, Mark is Leech host. That's my world.
If it's Leech, I'm like 3-1 on Mark.
I think the fair thing to do. The fair thing to do
more
is
likely Whale, but if it's not, if
I
it's
nominate
not
Mark.
Leech,
Mark nominates Chris. Chris nominates me.
Oh, sorry, Andrew was trying to say something.
Yeah, let's. Actually, I think it was Stoke first. Stoke, then Andrew.
Right.
I'll extend the day because there's a little over talk here, and let's slow down. I'll slow down the game as well, but let's be conscious. So Stoke first.
If it's not Leech host and Chris is the pacifist, then Whale would be the imp and Sammy's star pass last night. If it is Leech host, it's kind of 50-50 between Whale and Mark, which one to kill. So that's two worlds where we kill Whale versus one where we kill Mark.
I don't know that it is 50-50 because if Chris is Leech and Whale's the host, then the gossip was right. So why didn't 3 people die?
Let's hear from Andrew next because that's the next person who I think was trying to speak.
Sorry.
Okay, so now with my theory, so I currently have also 2 worlds where either obviously Chris is still Leech, who couldn't die because of their ability, or pacifist. And if it is a Leech game, it's either Whale or Mark. But if we look at the Dreamer information, we've got Mark as Amnesiac or Poisoner, and Mark has also hard time to be the Amnesiac, and that's why I think that Mark is actually the Amnesiac, and we've got Whale as Snitch or Pitek, but Whale said that he was the Flower Girl, and that's why I think that in this world, probably Whale is the more likely to be the evil person. In both scenarios, if it was a star pass from Sammy, he would now be the demon. If it was a Leech game, it would probably be Mark.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
At this point in
Whale.
the game, guys, I'm sorry. I only want to hear from the living players and who they want to nominate, if anyone. So,
I think it's fair if I nominate Whale and Whale nominates me. So I'm going to nominate Whale.
Mark has nominated Whale. Please tell us why.
I think we've all discussed this at length, but I also think that George there, who I have in my evil team, was also defending not hitting on Whale. Whether that's a double bluff or whatever it is, but I'm leaning on the fact that it was either a star pass or Whale is the Leech host, and that's why I think we should be going for Whale.
All right, Whale, your defense.
That's fair. I think it's depends on how many world rules you bring into consideration. It's roughly a 50-50 between Mark and myself. I think there is a good possibility that I have been a host who's been drunk or poisoned this entire game. So if I don't think I'm terrible to get on the block, but it's 50-50 between myself and Mark. I'll be going for Mark.
Okay, you need 2 votes in order to execute Whale, starting with Andrew's dead vote should they choose to use it.
We'll see. Does a demon get Sarah mad as a lunatic? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I was Sarah mad as the lunatic.
I would say that
5
my
votes
evil team
is enough.
Of George, Sammy, Whale, none of them voted on that.
Would any of the alive players like to nominate?
Yeah, Whale nominates Mark.
Whale nominates Mark. Tell us why.
Yeah, just Uno reverse of what's been said. I think it's I have vague suspicions about the Amnesiac role in general, but I've not heard any information that points to him directly as being evil. So I've not heard anything that exonerates him either. I've not heard anything that says, "Oh no, Mark is definitely good." So he could quite easily just be a regular demon. However, I think it is equally possible that Chris is the Leech and that either myself or him is drunk. So yeah, is poisoned. So
okay, Mark, your defense.
50-50 at this point.
I would say that yes, my information is absolutely batshit. So I could easily be a Leech host. It is the 50-50, but I think we've got the right one on the block.
Okay, you'll need 5 votes to tie, 6 votes to execute Mark instead, starting with Mighty, who does not have a vote.
Really don't think it's a 50-50 situation, given how the last day has played out. Yeah, strongly. Yeah.
The utterly best play, if there was, would have been if Whale was the pit hag. If Whale just turned themselves into the leech.
Three votes is not enough.
Last night.
Chris, would you like to nominate yourself or any dead player?
No.
Oh,
okay.
God.
Then the game is over with the execution of Whale. And
Have I done this right?
the good team has won. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Here is your full rundown. I'm going to start off at the top of the board with Chris, our pacifist.
Oh my god.
The reason Chris was allowed to stay alive as the pacifist was twofold. One, Chris is a townsfolk. And the reason he acted as a townsfolk in this game is because it gave you a 50-50 on the final day of hitting the demon. Or the demon had to make a wild choice about who to kill on that final night. The demon chose themselves because Sammy star passed to Whale on the final night. Whale are starting pit hag, who made some choices. Stoke was our balloonist who was drunk and received 2 townsfolk. Andrew was our poppy grower, who died immediately when the lunatic and the imp both picked them. Ibiza was the gambler who correctly gambled Chris, but died to Mighty's gossip, which was the demon or the leech host is within Sammy and some other players, and it was fine because I didn't have to listen to the other players. I was looking for evil players and I was listening for evil roles, in which is what happened. Mark was your Amnesiac. Whale, would you like to tell Mark what his Amnesiac ability is?
Yeah, so Mark, your Amnesiac ability was at the start of the game, both minions know who you are. Know that there is an Amnesiac in play. You make one of them drunk, or alternating nights, one of them becomes drunk.
You did indeed do that, Mark, because Whale the Pit Hag was drunk the entire game.
Yeah, I figured that out.
The hint was to the minions was, you know there's an Amnesiac in play, and I was hoping that was code for kill the Amnesiac, find and kill the Amnesiac. Whale guessed many Amnesiacs during the night, but unfortunately that was not an ability that did anything. Mark, you guessed a lot of things, and then last night you learned something about drunk or droizen, and I gave you a hot because you were very close. Mighty, you had 2 gossips that. Oh, also Mark was informed that they had a setup ability and nothing else. Mighty was your gossip who gossiped correctly twice. Once that the Sammy demon thing, and also that a player that Mark's gossip was correct, and Mark's gossip was there was a demon with an M in their name. Ewan was your lunatic who believed there were the Fangu, who chose Andrew, and then Sam was like, I'm not following any of that stuff anymore, because they started choosing minions. George was your Serenovus, who made a variety of players mad, including themselves and their demon. Seabound was the dreamer, who got all correct information, except for the night that Kyrian, the sailor, picked them, so I gave them some duff information about Andrew. And that was your roundup of our first game of Mixed Sweets. I hope you had fun.
I was so proud of the things I made as pit hag as well, and none of them did anything.
I will say, it is amazing that the evil team got to the final day with no minion, with no second minion. Sorry,
he did an amazing job as the leech, even though he wasn't.
I felt like you didn't. I feel like you didn't fight for not being the leech at all, Chris, until literally the last day.
Chris came to me on day 3 and was like, I'm the leech. You're my minion. I was like, okay.
Chris doesn't against that because Chris knows they're not the host, right? So then,
they're not the host. They're not the lead. So let's kill everyone else.
I panicked right at the end, thinking that actually one of the good plays would have been is if the pit hag then turned themselves into the leech, which killed Sammy, and then leech hosted pacifist.
Mark, on that very point,
never fix that.
2 very interesting things happened with Whale the pit hag. 1, they tried to turn you into the drunk. And 2, they tried to turn themselves into the leech, at which point I muted, asked, what do I do? And then I told them, you are still the pit hag.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, is that when you're like, I'm sorting something out in person, give me a minute?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck do I do here? I don't know.
I did think the pit hag should probably have leashed themselves last night.
I tried.
Why does this culture not work?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great game, pals. Thanks.
That was a good game.